So this, good readers, is the Jones Carbon Flagship 161, and this is the 164. I was quite lucky to get both of them. I think we had, it was really nice to try both of them. I've mainly been riding the 164 because I've ridden so many 161s over the years that I really like going with this different size, and I used to own a 64 regular Flagship years ago. It's no secret here at the Good Ride, we generally, if we're going to buy a Flagship, we're going to buy the regular Flagship and not the Carbon. But still, this has a lot of things that could work for certain riders, especially those that just want the bombiest, most stable board and don't care that it's a little heavier, it's a little more like mean and aggressive, and they don't care that it's not as fun in uneven snow as the regular Flagship. So let's look at the camber profile. I'm going to put this guy down here, just off to the side, kind of lean it up on the table and pull it back here and there when appropriate. You can see the camber profile here. Camber profiles vary from board to board, in a production line. Wood is inside here. Wood interacts differently with the materials they're pressing it against. Get some of the water off, sorry. Pretty good day on the mountain today. A little wet, sticky nastiness, but good times. And actually, this one's been more demoed. I think I'm gonna go with the pretty boy here. But I am gonna do some stuff for you guys so you can compare, because this is a rarity. This doesn't happen much. I'm super lucky to get this from Jones, to get two boards from Jones, and I'm gonna get them back as fast as possible. You can see this is kind of a newer board, but you can see this camber profile is a little more than the 164, not because the 61s have more camber, just because wood cures differently. And if you look at the the Jones on the Jones regular Flagship on the table review, you'll see that too. But it's got this nice healthy bow of camber underfoot. That's fun for carving. It's not the super camber to the tail carver that some boards I've ridden lately can do, but it's pretty good. There's definitely spring out of the turn and you feel that camber. Then it kind of transitions into some early rise rocker, along with, as the rocker goes up, it kind of spoons out. And you can kind of see that here, maybe. But it's pretty cool, and you can kind of see it maybe this way, how it just kind of, as the camber ends, this begins as it ends and kind of transitions out. And what I like about that is you still feel that consistency in various conditions of the camber underfoot. But then when you get into powder, especially the thicker, wetter stuff, you really feel the spoon. It doesn't get caught as easy transitioning from edge to edge. Where some boards we've noticed on the same day riding these, they don't transition as smoothly. Anyways, let's get into some measurements here. Oh geez, just dropping everything. Let's go with just some basic width stuff. This is pretty loose and unscientific, but it's just to give you a general guideline of the widths here. You're looking at about 26.3 and the back insert, and about 25.7 on the front of the back. And then you're looking at about 26.2 and 26.9 for this 161. Now we're going to do the same thing for you guys here on the 64, just so you can kind of get an idea of what this one's doing. And now on the front one, we're looking at 27.3 and bringing it down to about 26.3. just about that. And then 25.8 and just about 26.6. So that's the difference there. Now, when we're looking at setback on board, it's very much the same as the regular old Flagship. I think we're looking at a difference between nose and tail of 6.5, but we'll see here we're looking at 23 3/4 and 17. No, it's about 17 1/4. So yeah, it is just about like 6.5 difference on board. Let's check this one too. See if it's like the other one. Yep. Yep. 16.75 and 23 1/4, just about. So yeah, each one's 6.5 back on board roughly, not perfectly, but close. And then, you know, that's difference between nose and tail back on board. And so the setback on board is more like 3.25. So it's the same as the regular Flagship, and it's kind of the same across the board. And there you have it. Now, this bass is just fast. Oh man, so fast. These are my favorites. This, like the Ultra Mind Expander bass, the Mind Expander bass, this Carbon Flagship bass. I mean, really all the basses on Jones are amazing, but these just have kind of a special, unique glide to them that just keep their speed and help you plane up quickly in powder that I just love. It makes them float better, but it also helps you, like on those long cat tracks, just getting out after, you know, sometimes, you know, no run's perfect. So sometimes you come down to the bottom, you have a great run, then you've got a long drawn out run back to the chair or back to wherever you're going. These basses get you closer or sometimes there. And that's what I love about it. It's also easy to repair. I'm not trying to rhyme right now, but there, you got it. This bass is just so easy to repair. Even rides well when it isn't waxed. I don't know how they're doing it, but it's one of the best basses in this, you know, price point. I really enjoy this bass. So there you have it, the Carbon Flagships.